everyone. Let me turn this off. I wanted to stream, but then I got a little tired, and then I had to make a drink, and so here I am, and I'm gonna delay it even further by printing out some photos. Let me have a sip of my milk tea first. Oh, it's lukewarm. Perfect. I've been like dilly-dallying for so long. I made the tea at 8:10 and I didn't even take a sip out of it until 8:40. But I am going to be printing photos to start journaling. I feel like, just got to start somewhere, No, I want to do maybe this one. There we go, some Trencho KRMB. Y. Proceed to print. So open them. Sorry, multitasking right now. Layout. 4 pages per sheet. Borders, none. And then media and quality, treatment rare, quality best. I wish it doesn't have the margin. Two sides, no. Okay, I think that's good to go. Take that print. Done with it. Hello Joy, welcome to the stream. And hello, want to explore, look away. I was just thinking to myself yesterday, like, I miss Miranda. I really miss her weekday night streams. The chaos of the games, her cheerfulness while killing people in the game. Like, I miss that. It's a part of my being. And it just feels weird to not have that routine. Like, it was such a routine for 2 years. Exactly. So this, like, I feel like weekday nights get a little boring without it. So hello Kate, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I had to drive through the worst rain today because I had to, like, for lunch I had to go meet Elliot at his car dealership because he's picking up his car, which ended up not being fixed anyway, which is stupid. But I had to drive home in, like, just these pouring sheets of rain. It was insane. Okay, I'm already using my Kope-chan coaster. This trip, well, not this trip. This time, I'm, like, really all about using your shit. Like, I'm like digging into all the good stuff, feeling good about it. And so, yeah, I hope to start journaling. But first, though, I need to, like, today's Thursday. I need to, like, catch up on my week. Drove through so much rain on Monday and Tuesday. Oh, I stayed home Monday, Tuesday. And then Wednesday, too. But, yeah, the visibility today was so bad. And I was like, I'm not taking the I-5. I'm taking the slower roads. Because I don't want to, like, I don't want to accidentally, like, slide into the wrong lane or something like that. Like, I'd rather just drive at a slower speed. Because especially on the highways, the freeways, the water from the car in front of you, like, splashes onto your windshield even more, which makes it worse. So I was like, no, I don't like this. So, again, an ink that I A stamp that I got from Kyoto. Loving it. Oh, you are meeting people? Then yeah, if you had to go out, then I guess you had to. But I'm like, man, I would not like to drive through the rain like this again. This inkpad girl is saying, yeah, I don't want I don't want this week to go. What a week. I feel like the week coming back is always the hardest, so I'm definitely feeling it, and I'm like, I can't believe today's only Thursday. And technically, I have Monday off too, so I don't know what I was complaining about. Okay, hold on. I need to find my glass cleaner. There we go. And so, on a whim, I was just thinking about next year, like things I wanted to, people are talking about themes in the Discord and just in general, creative things and ventures. And I was just like, you know what, next year I kind of want to just make more art. Like I really want to paint more. I have such great supplies and tools. I just want to paint more. And post more of my paintings, really. And maybe next year is gonna be like kind of offsetting the stationery purchase by creating more stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Don't laugh at me yet. Give me a chance to laugh at myself first. Alright, so just kind of writing. Well, at least I went to the gym 2 days in a row. Gym. Today's lunch was pad thai, and then I had that on Monday too, actually. But yesterday we made tacos with ground beef. Elliot, when did we do grocery shopping? Was that Monday or? That was Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carne asada, tacos, and yesterday I made ramen for lunch. Documenting food is just so important to my journaling process. It's like anchors to my memory. So, and then I think I had leftover crispy chicken and Thai food. Thai tea. And then I had a latte in the morning. Well, cafe au lait, since it's technically just heavy cream poured into a coffee. And then tonight I had instant cup noodle. for breakfast I had buns here. Your husband's eating a piece of castella cake from the omiyaki stash. It's so good. Ellie, remember the castella cakes we had? So like we bought half a thing, because each thing is typically like 8 or like 10 pieces. So we bought half, which is the 5-piece from the high-end supermarket, like food hall. And then like 4 days later, Elliot went on this like dinner with his dad's friend, colleague, and they gifted us an entire thing of a 10-piece, and we finished it like in a night at the hotel room. It's the one with like the sugar crystals at the bottom. It is so good. So Elliot's just like eating it like a honey bear, you know what I'm saying? Like his hands were getting sticky. It was so stupid. Hello, Nerdy Graham. And then I just had tea for breakfast the other day. Tea, but Elliot got me vanilla latte. And I think I tried my own coffee with, so, hold on. So I got a thing of peppermint mocha, almond milk, creamer, and it's so good. It's like not very sweet, which is just perfect. So I added a dollop to my drinks because I am officially in holiday season. I was gonna play the like cozy Christmas jazz, but then I was like, you know what if someone hates it? So I'm like, okay, I'll tone it back, take it to just the Korean R&Bs. Hello, Judy. How's it going? Okay. Oh my god, we can go through these. Guys, I just love my fountain pen collection right now, and they're all just sitting in this like shelf, this tray, 5-drawer tray, and I like just put it back when I'm done with my pen. It feels so good. Right. As part of the process of filling up the page, I think it's time to use up some of these. Where's my glue stick? Yeah, I wanna. Today we watched Toasty swatch all her ink she bought from Japan, and I was like, I want to do that too. So maybe this weekend, if the techokagi like doesn't take up too much time, then I shall swatch some inks since I haven't put them away yet. There's a few K-drama recently that I just started, but I'm like kind of holding back. I'm kind of like gonna collect them in a batch and then just binge watch them during the holidays. I'm so looking forward to the holidays. Just 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks of suffering. It's funny, like, when will the suffering end? When will work stop feeling like, well, I'm exaggerating, it's not that bad, but when will work stop feeling like work? I retweeted a meme on Instagram today. I think it's something like, we're now in this void between Thanksgiving and New Year's, and like where everything is a priority and not a priority, and then behind the veil it's like everything is pretty pointless. And I was just like, that is so spot on. Like everyone's like trying to cram it before the holidays, but then at the same time it's just like so meaningless. It's next year's problem. Right? Can I just make it next year's problem? But yeah, I have to write my own performance review by next week, and so that's kind of hanging over me a little bit because writing those stuff. What if you end up using ChatGPT and I also use ChatGPT to write our performance reviews together to each other? It's like ChatGPT can just go talk to each other instead of us. Oh, man. You finish your performance review for your boss. I hate it. How do you critique her nicely, right? Right? That is the problem. So yeah, I have to do that. I have to write it for myself and for her, which is kind of annoying. Pretty. Okay, I don't like this one. So I guess what I didn't get the himekuri for next year. I was tempted. There was that one store where I actively looked for the cat one, but they don't have it. So I was like, because if I saw it in Japan, I would buy it. But thankfully, I think most of the data stuff by then was already all gone. Maybe that was the reason. Yet to write mine for her, and we also have one peer review. Oof. Yeah, no, exactly. Same here. I was back to work on Tuesday, and I was just bombarded with like, we have to do this and this and this and this. And then I've just been, yes, okay, and then just like not prioritizing it. Like, I have a lot of things on my docket I need to finish first. But if it makes you feel better that the task is assigned, then sure, I'm just gonna say yes. What is it about saying no politely? I think there was a whole meme. Oh no, someone was like, their mission is to do long yes, short no's. So I need to adopt that mentality next year. That would be my phrase of the year. Long yes, short no's. Take a long time to say yes, but be very snappy about no's. If I were to recap my trip, like, I really think the highlight was just that like first part of Tokyo where we got to spend time with friends, and then like the Kurashiki. Like Kyoto was great, but also I was like, I think Kurashiki really just like hit it out of the park for me. Even though I did it in a very rushed manner, I still thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it. I think I was so tired on the first night there. I like fell asleep and was just like answering. We slept in this like big common room with my mother, my sister, and my sister-in-law, and I was just like mumbling answers back to them while they were all like late owls, so they usually go to bed at like around 12, even my mom. But I was in my little cocoon by like 10:30 and was just like facing the wall, like, don't talk to me. I'm like ready to just like conk out, which I probably did because I have no recognition what else I did. Next week is so boring. It's just all nail polish. And what the heck is this? Something is stuck in here. It's not supposed to be there. This feels like something from a shelf. I'm gonna stick this on the side for now and hopefully figure out what the heck that is. case says I used to keep a running document all year with what I want to put in my end of year input to my performer appraisal. And then the last 3 years at work, I was in a supervisor and had to write 15 appraisals. Yeah, that's. I feel like that's one of the thing of like, yeah, I don't want to be a manager. Elliot. How many performance review do you have to write this year?
A lot.
How many?
12.
So 12 for the end of the year. But you write them on a monthly basis too, right?
Yeah, but it's not actually at the end of the year. It's at the beginning of next year.
Oh.
The process. So mine are in January and February.
Oy. Elliot has 12 to write. Very fun.
Wait.
Hello. Guava, welcome to the stream. Hello. Alright, my photos are printed. I'm going to go grab them. Hey. So, yeah, he manages 12 people. So, I decided I'm gonna do this in like a very gentle approach and not just like overwhelm my desk. So I'm literally taking it day by day. So these are just photos, highlights. I was really picking. Like, I don't want to like cram my. I already cram my phone with a lot of useless photos. I don't want to cram my books with none other than like necessary photos, like this yakitori thing. So I picked these, and these are for day 1 and day 2, I think. And I'm just gonna print them out as I go with the journaling. So yeah, it's been 10 years. Yeah. I hope I just have to write my own this year, and I don't have to write it for anyone else. I don't like how. No, I don't want to use this one. I want to use a hole with a cutting mat thing, because I think I can get like a more precise line with this. Sometimes I look at Elliot and like his like childish ways. He can hear me, by the way. And I was just like, how are you a manager? Oh my god, the light reflecting off this ruler is blinding me. So I realize sometimes I rush through these like crafting things, and then like the cut gets crooked because I pull too like briskly, and then the ruler actually moves. So, you know, something to think about for myself is just to really be gentle and patient in all the things I do. But oh my god, have you guys seen the new Shachihata ink pads where it's like super light? And the annoying thing is some of the Taiwanese retailers already have them for sale, and I'm like really tempted to buy them. They're the Bungu Joshi limited ones. Shachi. So they actually rebranded. Joy, you can't call them horchata inks anymore. They're called Shachi-iro inks. Okay, and so these new ones. Yeah, they did. They're under the Shachi-iro ink pad brand, and then they're like super light. There's 4 colors. Like it's like so light you can't even like see it with your naked. Well, you can kind of see it, but they said it's great for layering. So I kind of want it, even though I have so many Shachi-iro ink pads. And that cool new stick they came out with too. It's like a pen, but if you like rub it against a tape, a washi tape, you can then write on it with ink. So also produced by Shachi Hata, branded under Shachi Iro. Yeah, Riso had them. Damn, I really want it. But I'm like, no, I can't buy more stuff now. I'm on a no spend, hopefully. I am on a no spend. Said to myself. Fuck. Didn't hear that. On a no spend. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But I'm excited to write about my part 2 of the blog, my Substack, where I recount my journey. And guys, you guys have to go support Amy, Lily Coey, Life of Lily Coey. She started a Substack too. So good, so good. I can't wait to read her new post. It feels like we're all back to the blogging era, and it feels nice. Instagram sucks. Alright. Well, Judy, are you getting them? I suppose they're good for your packaging. But yeah, Bungo Joshi is gonna happen soon. And so all the stationery brands in Japan, the more commercial one, not the artist, are all coming out with their like recent inventions to kind of sell. Like which one was it? The one, was it Pilot? Yeah, Pilot like collaborated with Yohaku to make these dateable date stamps. Oh, so good too. And of course Midori also has something up their sleeves. I think they're doing Instagram live soon. But yeah, some people really want the half year Hibino. So that's exciting. The stationery world amps up. You thought it died down, but no, it amps up again. And I feel like maybe they used to have their own pace, but now they're forced to come out with new things always for these like Bungo Joshi events. It's like the events are rushing the brands to make products. Because you always need to have something new for events and stuff. But I really want to go to a Kamihaku someday. But my wallet could take a break though. Like the problem with like Kamihaku and like these like small maker brands, kind of like Creative Expo really, is that their items are very irregular in shape, and thus it's really hard to like store and organize them. So that's why all my Creative Expo stuff is still on the ground in bags. I needed to just really spend a significant amount of time this winter to sort through and reorganize them. Kamihaku 2025. Right. I feel like I've just been planning for this Japan trip for so long, since March. I've been looking forward to it. And like now that it's finally here and finally over, my life is a void right now of an emptiness, a gaping hole where Japan was. What? And I have nothing to look forward to in life anymore.
Oh God.
Until my next Japan trip. I had a lot of cookie therapy this week. I was just like, extra cuddly in him. Just like, Cookie, heal me. Mommy is sad and empty. What?
I think you're really over dramatizing.
No. Elliot, next year, I'll just vanish for a week. You won't even know where I was. I'll be in Japan. I was literally checking yesterday how much of my miles I have from Delta that could afford me another trip back to Japan. Answer, very little miles. So, no trip to Japan for me, at least. That's like realistic right now for 2024, sadly. 2025 maybe. But yeah, I don't see any big plans in my future. If you go to SF and PNW next year, then you might be able to in 2025, like it's like saving your money next year for 2025. Is that what you mean? Because that's probably what I needed to do as well. Hello, Meowing Prospector. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I should use the titanium scissor. Judy, I bought a plus scissor that is coated with titanium. Look at this color. And it could cut through. It's called premium. And it could cut way better than this plus. Oh, this is not plus. This other plus one. Saving your miles. Hello, Max Writes a Lot. Welcome to the stream. Hello, everyone. Alright. We got a little bit of photos printed out because, like I said, I'm only going to take it one day at a time and just kind of print as I journal along, so I'm not like left with a ton of photos just staring me in my face. Which is what happens when I do batch photoing. But yeah, these were from day 1. Well, a little bit of day 0 too in here, and then day 2. And I'm gonna journal in my Hobonichi first because you know that's where all the important things goes. I do think maybe it's worth kind of organizing my ephemera a little bit. Like, do I have cool things from the first day to put in? Nah, not gonna tackle that. I think the first day should be fine. Yeah, my printer was acting so weird. It like printed super light until I had to put in new ink. So I was like, damn. So our trip, we left on Saturday. It was a full flight. I mean, it's a full like 11 or 10-hour flight. So, and then with the time difference, you basically end up in Japan like the next day, which is kind of sad. Like an entire day wasted, but that's fine. Oh my god, setting the out of office message was the highlight of that week before Japan. Did you and Kelly record your recap yet? Not yet. We are actually recording next Tuesday. So we haven't had the chance to catch up at all since coming back. She has a few things going on, and I've been pretty busy, so that's the reason, part of the reason. And she's also been sick since coming back too, so like she only just recovered around the same time I did on Tuesday. So there's that.
Whew.
Whew.
I got my black book.
Your black book? Your folio, you mean?
Yep.
Do some collaging. So this trip, I went to Maruzen a few times, but they've all been very rushed, and so I wasn't able to like find any new lemon stationery. Turn the music down low. So I'm using the ones from before. The ocean. I came back on Saturday. Was feeling okay. I was sick towards the like. I was not feeling that hot towards the end of the trip. Just because it got really cold, and so I ended up just taking another day off on Monday to as a sick day, just to like really adjust and rest. Even though I was back since Saturday. So in that sense, I was sick, but I wasn't like sick because I'm obviously perfectly fine right now. But Kelly had it like she was like sniffling and coughing and stuff like that. For me, it was just like fatigue. Damn, my boarding pass is in the other bag. And I arrived on Sunday night from the airport. Didn't do any shopping that night, but we did have good ramen. Do I have any good ephemera? Oh, I was gonna draw the cakes that we ate. But I was reading how the COVID, and the RSV and the flu is pretty intense this season. And I was like, I wonder if people are getting those. I want to start using the sticker I got from Shipping Singapore. I wonder if I could access my photos from whoa, updating 69,000 photos on my phone. I just have way too much photos on here. COVID rates high in Midwest, but not yet in Washington. Well, that's good to know. Photos. It's not letting me scroll past November 30th. It's weird. Maybe I need to download them or something. Oh well, that's annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna move on to the next page then. Alright, and then Sunday. Because I kind of needed the names. You know what? I'll write about this ramen place. I'm gonna open Google Chrome. Hopefully it wouldn't like affect my frame rates. It's kind of funny how like a huge part of my trip is documented via my phone digitally, like on Google Maps, through my photos, stuff like that. Not the journaling part though. I just hate typing on the phone. Bum 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 bum. Okay, maps. Go Tonga. There. Is this the soft one? No. This is the brush. Attempt to brush letter that. Oh, yet.
What?
That's very rude of you. Hey. So the first night, we had to like go to a nearby big station called Shinagawa to get our Shinkansen tickets right after we, checked into the hotel and got settled. That was kind of the most important thing we got to do before the rest of the party arrives. And so by the time we were done, it was like already like 7-ish, and we were just like, let's just go find a ramen place. And I didn't research in advance, so there's definitely some spontaneous meals. And so this one was kind of a last minute search on Google on whatever that had the higher rating. And this is it. Like, this place has the highest rating of the ramen places on Google Map in that area, in like near our hotel. And so we like just went, and then I went and I realized, oh, it's not just any ramen. It's actually the type that's known for like extra fatty ramen. So like, to translate this into English like directly, it's like the back fat. I don't even know how to say. It's a style of ramen where not only the broth is pork, but they would like add dollops dollops of fat. Dollops of pork fat onto the soup, so like, and like you can see like visible chunks, but it's like very heavy, very savory, but also very satisfying. Like decadent. And of course, that was completely up Elliot's alley, and he actually went back to eat it again. Um, went back to eat it again on like this last day. That was his choice for a repeat. It's called Ramen Hira Taishu Ajian. That's the name of the one we went to. In Gotanda, which is the place we stayed in. So to balance the fat, we got dessert, and we got cake at this coffee shop called Spakia Coffee, and they're known for like this like retro style dessert cafe, retro cafe, and they have the iconic strawberry cake. Cake. I'm trying to find photos so I can draw them. It's like the iconic cake that you think of when you think of a Japanese strawberry cake. We had dessert so much, right? Every day it's like you gotta have dessert. Whether in the form of a pudding or a cake or, oh my god, this place is on Uber Eats. So I'm gonna journal a little differently and like just really do a lot of drawing. So yeah, the Japanese strawberry shortcake, I think is what they call it. It's like a most quintessential dessert where they use basically like chiffon or some sort of really like light cake base, and then they layer it with whipped cream and decorated with really bright red strawberries. And it just has this like really iconic and cute look. And it's featured in like a lot of stationery products too for its look. And it's like very sharp on the end where the whipped cream was cut through. It's a very pristine look, like it's made by a machine. The whipped cream is delicious though, and the cake as well. It's like always, the cake is always a little yellow, and then there's like more strawberry pieces inside. I'm exaggerating the cream part a little bit because I really wanted the strawberries to pop. Oof. And it's like so light, you just like finish it without thinking. It's not dense like American cakes. Not so sweet. The ultimate Asian compliment. And usually I'm not the type to eat whipped cream. Even I like enjoyed it. One night your husband bought this cheesecake ice cream sandwich, and oh yeah, and they always like give you, like if you're taking it to go, they give you little ice packs and stuff. But I always tell them, no, I'm eating it soon. My hotel's really close. Stuff like that, so they don't have to give me those extra stuff. Especially the macarons. They really like insanely, wildly overpackage their macarons with like ice packs and stuff. And they say you have to keep it in the fridge, whatever. But I just leave it out for 3 days and eat it just fine. It's fine. Alright, let's try another. Let's try another letter ring. This one's harder. Do you like the Sailor Shikiori brush pens? Oh, I love them. I have like the whole set. I'm trying to remember what movie I watched on the plane. I did try to sleep. I think I watched some. I had internet the whole time, so on the way to Japan, so I was also happily just browsing on the internet. I can't remember. I'll write about it later if I remember. Alright, next day. Monday is so packed. Which of these photos? Which of these photos are gonna make it in? I had to print out this one because I look so happy opening the door. Wow, stream element. That's a very late notice. So yeah, the Monday was just the itinerary was to visit a few things from Japan with friends, and spend the rest of the day journaling. Not journaling, exploring stationery stuff. And so here's me caressing the door handle. I just love how it like captures how enthusiastic I was. That morning we already kind of had like a panic, well, kind of chaotic morning pastry ordering situation at a local cafe. So I was just really happy to be on my way to meet friends. Let's see. Of course, I feel like this iconic group photo needs to be in there. It has Eric as well. And I really like this photo of us, Joy and Toasty, the three of us from the US, holding the TN in front of Traverse Factory. So this photo's gonna make it in. I printed out the photo of us stuffing Traverse Factory too. That's nice. I also like this one where it's just all of us walking. I think I will be a little wenching and then use this photo instead. The two ginger ale to document the Nakameguro visit. And then at night we had delicious beef at Oniku Kaoru. And I did like a compiled photo of all the dishes that we had. Yum. This is going into my TN, I think. This could go on into my Hobonichi, but it needs to be on like its own little flap page. There should be a photo of us. Oh no, I didn't. So instead of a photo to Okamoto-ya, which is the stationery store we went to, I did a photo of us walking in the subway instead. I just thought it's so cute that all of us are like just there at the same time. Okay, let's do this. Hello. Hey, bro. Been listening to that one. That's funny. Well, I'm glad you're savoring it. Hope it will last you for till next week when we do the We're Back from Japan episode. Well, the trip, although it was meticulously planned on my end, because Pink Pearl was asking if we got to do everything we wanted. I actually had to modify my plan a little bit based on some spontaneous decisions as well as like exhaustion. So we didn't get to do all the things we wanted. Kelly has her own story to tell as well. But overall, I still consider it pretty successful. Ami will be proud of me. I just made a small purchase for Yoseka. Nice. The Rikucha brush pen. Yeah, the Sailor Shikiori brush pens are great. The every half hour itinerary. I still have it. I can show it now that I'm no longer on the trip and I'm not worried about doxing myself. Where is it? So I brought my plotter most of the way, most of the time on the trip, because it contains the very important trip itinerary. Just to show you how precise my schedule is. So these are like by days. And then I kind of like color blocked it to show this is the early morning, evening, actually morning, afternoon, evening. And then I have all these like places I wanted to go eat at as backups or options. But in the end, I kind of let go of like the obsession to stick to the plan because it is also more fun to just be spontaneous. Did you print the comparison of the itineraries? Oh no, I didn't print that one. No, I should print it. I didn't print that one. Yeah, not just me. Toasty and Joy also were very thoughtful with their planning. So I'm gonna use this too. Wait. Oh my goodness, I almost used this. When I remember I have another ephemera I needed to put on this page instead. Guys. The ephemera that Chelsea talked about. So I stole the one from Elliot's table. So this is basically the menu pawn, the menu of our omakase course. But he signed one of them only, so I'm gonna post this one, stick this one in the Hobonichi, and put this one in the Traverse notebook. But this is all we had. So first we had beef sushi with yuzu citrus. We had a beef cutlet sandwich, and then tajimaguro, which is the highest grade of beef made into sushi. It's like a specific term for that type of beef. Beef stew, really delicious beef stew. It's just so thick and so rich. Grilled chateaubriand, which is one of my favorite dishes. It's basically filet mignon, like a filet mignon, but like he was grilling it over charcoal. It's perfectly medium rare. Actually, more on the rare part, but charred on the exterior. Simmered beef tongue. Ugh. Shark fin dumpling, leeks, and chrysanthemum greens. So this is all in like a bowl dish. Oh, I can show you actually. So beef sushi, actually not pictured. Haha. Beef cutlet. Hanji maguro is this dish where you just eat it raw. So here are like the slices, and you eat it several ways with salt, with wasabi, and it comes with like the certificate because of just how high grade it is. Beef stew is this guy here. This is the grilled chateaubriand. Simmered beef tongue, so tender. Hot pot, where you swish this like raw beef with truffles, shaved truffles. And then there's this like deep fried little chip they gave us, but it's actually deep fried taro. And then in the end, there's like a steamed rice, which is very delicious. It's like a rice dish. You eat it with curry and like a pudding. Oh my goodness. My goodness. I guess I could kind of do like a double-sided. No, because this one, you want to see the other end too. Yeah, and you know what? This thing will just have to go into the TN. Can't fit all everything on one page. This is actually a prettier image, but he signed on this one, so this is the thing that Chelsea gushed over about on their podcast about her trip experience, and I just had to try it. I had to have that experience because I love beef. It's like a Michelin star restaurant too, so it's obviously very expensive, but at the same time it was so worth it. So worth it. Okay, I'm gonna break out my so-so washi tapes to use. Hold on, where are my tapes here? Where did I put my tapes? Which one should I use? So I'm going to use these two tapes to help with my documentation. This one's the So-So brand with the Japanese hiragana. And then this one's an MTX tape with like Mount Fuji. So let me actually use the empty spaces here to save the tape labels. And like on the flight there, I was like, I'm not eating anything on this Delta plane. This is trash. I'm gonna save my tummy for the good stuff. But we did chomp on like really good salmon jerky and beef jerky. So I just had like most of the time just had drinks and ate my own snacks. Oh, we ate a pack of peach. Oh, this one's a fail. This needs a stabbing. Exactly, you gotta save your tummy for the good stuff. Graphic. So does this look better? I think the Mount Fuji looks better. So part of the really enjoyments from this trip is that I can finally spend adult money. Like my previous trips to Japan, I haven't been able to spend as lavishly. Well, last year was pretty lavish, but the thing is, last year I most of the time it was for work, so I didn't get to like spend as much time spending money for myself. Of last year, my work trip was also around 2 weeks, but I only literally had like 4 days to myself only. And this time I had the 2 full weeks, and so I was able to just like, eat all whatever I want without being judged. Um, Not that I was judged, but I definitely was a little bit more conservative when I was around my colleagues. Um, but this time, Elliot and I, we had this. We said we ate like kings. We did. Thank you for following, Spastic Tiger. Let's actually take a break and eat a cookie. This is the L'Étoile Otaru Fromage. It's actually already in the US, this brand, but they make these like these little cookies with like cheese, chocolate inside. You see that layer? Which it usually is like white chocolate or some sort of chocolate, but this one's like cheesy tasting. It's basically cheese. It's so good. The cookie is sweet, and the cheese is like very flavorful with a light hint of sweetness. Yeah. Does it taste like the Tokyo Milk Cheese Factory cookies? Joy, I got those too, and I'm hoping it tastes the same. Those Cheese Factory cookies are like... I got the big case, 3 flavors. I had the chance to eat their ice cream in 2018 when we went to Japan with Elliot. Went to Shinjuku to the store, and I adored it. It was so good. And so I think I remember what it tastes like. So I bought the whole set at the airport. Did you fly up Haneda too? Yes. So yeah, that. Oh, did you have the onigiri at the Haneda airport? So I never really fully explored the Haneda airport. Like last year, I just spent most of that time chatting with Tomomi at the cafe. So this time I actually got to walk around, and it's actually pretty cool. It's a pretty nice. So I had the onigiri where they like made it right then and there, and I had it in like a to-go pack, 2 pieces. Oh my god, it was so good. I like devoured the onigiris because it was the only place that doesn't have the queue. Okay, so on Tuesday, the first day was really fun because we spent time with friends the whole day. Tuesday, my main event was Monet. Going to see the exhibit, so I actually have a postcard here. You ate one last bowl of ramen. Nice. feel like I should do this on the. I can actually, you know what, if I do this ephemera, then I could choose a different piece and save this for the TN. How about the sunset? Feels more fun. So yeah, this exhibit was awesome. Journey to series painting. Over 60 pieces of Monet just all in one place. Damn. It was the best. And then I also got to go to the Pensta Cafe. I got to put my TN next to the artist's signature. We had Italian for lunch, no comment. And then we went to Ginza. Just kind of explored there because Elliot wanted to go to this place that sells car attire. But the highlight was dinner, which is the teriyaki. Toriyaki. Not teriyaki. Yakitori. And ancora with the sweet potato inks. Actually, why don't I put the food here and then put the ancora thing here. I'm like moving things around because I can't decide which photo to use. I mean, I can always print more. I don't know why I'm like kind of all like anxious handsy here. That's the magic of tipping, so you get to put in extra stuff. I never really like fully listened to the lyrics of this song. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cute. Jiho from Twice. Oh my gosh. So when I was in Japan, one of my favorite K-boy bands are also there. 17. We were so close. They were in Saitama, which is this northern region of Tokyo. But unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity, nor could I have ever even gotten the tickets. It's so hard to get in Japan. Like their fan club is a whole different level. But I got to like follow along their journey through social media. So because I ordered the tickets to the Monet exhibit online, I didn't get a physical ticket. I wish I could have gotten one. Like stupid QR code. I wanted a physical ticket, but no such luck. So instead, I'm using the merch, the merch card as my ticket. I bought it. My mother-in-law got me a little wallet, a pen case there. And so it has like that cute little name card there. They had a billboard, Tokyo Station. Oh, I didn't even see that billboard. I would totally pose next to it. Okay. There's a queue. Oh my gosh. I would be in that queue. Okay. Did I have? I want to use some yakitori, like skewer stickers, which I'm pretty positive that I do have. I just need to look for it. And they're now in Osaka. So when I was in Kyoto, they were in Nagoya. And now that I'm back, they made their way down to Kyoto and Osaka now. Sad that I missed them. Oh my god, Japanese yakitori is on another level too. Like the green onions. Typically, I don't eat that much green onions, but like when you're in Japan, you have to eat them because they're so juicy and so delicious. Ugh, the best. Okay, not in this one. Are you in here? Wasn't this the one I just took out? No. Oh, I think this is it. Yes! I knew I had one. Right here. The sticker. If there was a poster of an old man. Oh, and we had Castella. We had this. Let me think. Do I have any of these? We didn't have, come to think of it, we didn't really have dessert on the day here. We just had like pudding. Oh, what is that? I would be shy too. Try to look to see if there's any other sticker in this I would put. Chocolate berry bubble gum. I have so many foot photos. Food photos. Not foot photos. Nice. The best part about Japan is the food. The absolute best. Not even stationery. Food is the best. Now Judy says things like you just poop them out and stuff, but then Judy doesn't know what she's talking about. Okay, so we had delicious macarons from Pure Herme. We had the delicious castella. And this is the store that Elia went to. And this is the Pasta Cafe. But this one's too thick to live in my Hobonichi, so I'm going to put these in the TN. But these two, though, I'm going to try to squeeze them in. Just insane flip. Insane tip-ins. And then this one is like the story of the Castellas. So a triple tip. Oh, it's gonna be a little awkward. Alright guys, this is how you do an intense tip-in. Let me show you. Alright, have a good Christmas movie. You guys ready for the intense tip-in? You do this here, so you can flip out like this. You can also flip here to read what little text I'm gonna write there. And then over here you have a second Pure Herme macaron card. This is too pretty. You tip it in to the book anyway. And now you have a super intense tip-in situation. Here. And maybe it looks better this way. And it's all flippable. And then these are all left for the TNs. I'm actually gonna do this so I don't like forget which day is which. Perfect. 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 Alright, I'm a little tired. I think I'll end it here today, and then I'm just going to spend the rest of the night journaling in these. Kind of quiet. Or should I? Or do you guys mind if it's like a quiet stream? Nah, I think I'm going to end it here. My eyes are a little tired. But yeah, thanks for watching me stream. It was fun to do. It felt very productive to fill in just like even 3 to 4 pages. So much more left. I'm excited. But yeah, have a good night. Thanks for coming in.